Alright, so, well, when I was a kid, I used to go to when NHS was at a completely different location, but when I actually first started riding for SMA back in the day, this is where all this product used to be. But now, they have all the boards through the years, so it's like this time period right here, SMA, these ones up here. Alright, here we go. A nice Nodus collage. Oh, let's start with this one. Holy crap. I definitely had this board and the ball of yarn, but I always rode the minis because I was real small back then. But yeah, this okay, so this is this board right here. You see how there's a different Joker. This one looked too much like the Joker and they got sued. So this board is definitely worth a lot of money. Then they had to like do it with that different face. Brandon Chapman. Yeah, man, so much history, it's crazy. Not a lot of companies have that kind of history, let me tell you that. This goes back to the beginning of this company, which was the 70s, but you know, most of the heyday was the 80s, you know, with these graphics. And I rode for Speed Wheels too. That was my first sponsor. And now, what do you know? I'm on Santa Cruz and OJ, kind of like full circle. So this is this place has got a lot of history though. All the boards through the years. Yeah, there's some crazy ones. I'll have to look around. And then this is where they do all the screening for, you know, t-shirts, sweatshirts, wheels, boards, you name it. So I just got some really cool t-shirts made custom style a second ago. And I just saw these for the first time. My new OJ wheel, hot off the press. Little smiling Lego man. The whole reason that's even there is 2 years ago I was skating down the street and hit a Lego and ended up having to get surgery on my collarbone, and I put a little Lego tat under there. So they said, well, what about a Lego graphic? And I was down for it. So that's how that happened. But yeah, I mean, look at this. Going back to the 80s for sure. All these old boys, Jason Jesse, Salvas, Spideys, everything. Malva. Let's go see what little old school boards we can find. So this is all like old stock. Oh God, speak of the devil right here. This board, I remember this was Don's first board, came out, look at it, dusty as hell. Here, I'll grab a fresher one. The old Woody board, he used to have a Country Squire back in the day that used to get us all around, taking us from ramp to ramp or city, you know, streetscape and stuff. So we had this Country Squire Ever Slick, and wow, look at this shape, it looks like a freaking football. But that right there is just a perfect example. It's just a box of old boards. That was from like 91 probably, 90 even maybe. But yeah, that one takes me back for sure. Alright, so I grew up skating with Israel and Ron and everything here in Santa Cruz. And my first time to Europe, we were in Brussels, Belgium, and just randomly went into this bar and they had this Israel Force board right here, Wildlife, I Need a Beer board. And it was just mounted to the taps of the beer and we were just so psyched, you know, and then you know, thinking like there was some kind of connection. They just got it for the graphic, obviously, but like, oh, why do you have this board? That's our homie. Like, you know, I thought we were gonna get some free beers out of it too. Like, oh, okay, whatever. We don't care about skateboarding, but we have this board because it has a reference to beer. But I don't know. We were hyped. Haven't seen it since, actually. All right, so now we're right here. First board I ever had, way back. Sorry, folks, I'm a little older than you think. Roscop one, and my actual first board I had when I rode for Santa Cruz was a parody of that board, which I was psyched to have. So yeah, there you have it. Right here, made in the same place I still skate for. It's pretty awesome. So I'm gonna grab my custom screen shirts I just got made, and I'm gonna go skate or something. I didn't realize I had the Afro.